So Veeronica has been out for quite some time, and she's been a real pain in the butt, especially for slasher mains. What if I told you that she can actually be killed quite easily? As a part-time Veeronica main, I will teach you how you can counter these annoying little skateboarding clankers. Let's begin. I'm going to be extremely brief on this since I'm sure that most of you already know what she does. For the people that don't, she is a survivalist that can zoom around the map with her skateboard. In order to skate, she needs to spray graffiti on a wall, which she can only have 3 at a time. She then needs to be in the highlight to go on her skateboard. It takes quite a bit of stamina, and if she goes near a wall, she can do a trick off it to make more distance, or to juke. She has 3 modes: phase, which is when you go straight for the killer, gain a little bit of speed; bumper, which is an overpowered guess 1337 charge; and mobility, which is slightly useless, but if you're a skateboarding wizard, you can get a little bit more speed and stuff and tricks. You know, some more movement. Although you hit a wall or the killer and you lose some health and gain a big fat stat of slowness, so not really worth it in my opinion. Now that you know what she does, let's move on to the next chapter. Okay, this may be a very tricky process, right? Actually, not really. I will tell you number 1 tip on Veeronica right away. Never leave sprays. Destroy them on sight. Veeronica gets away, that's a shame. Go to destroying the spray. If you're constantly destroying them, there's no way for Veeronica to use her most important ability, the skateboard. The graffiti is her only leverage. Remember that. Tip number 2. I can understand if you don't want to target to not seem like a big jerk and try to keep it a little bit more fair. I will say one thing though, she's pretty high on the priority list. Even if she doesn't help the team like Elliot or Builderman, she can still make you sell the game, especially if you save her for last man standing. I have so many clips of unfairly winning last man standing because I kept skating away right when they would get too close. So please, never save her for last. Remember that she also has battery, which is her only way of healing. It's the same way you don't want to leave a hurt Shedletsky. He has chicken that he can eat and heal back up. Veeronica is the exact same way, so you want to take her out before she can heal. Although, you don't have to stress too awful much considering she can't get other healing and her cooldown is a whopping 75 seconds. Which is probably like the only nerf I don't agree with, but whatever. It is very hard to catch her when she skates away. It sucks, especially if you're a mama's boy, I mean slasher. Remember to apply the tips I just told you last chapter, like destroying graffiti and stuff, but what if it's too late? She skates away, never seen again. A good Veeronica main is hard to deal with. Veeronica can go all across the map, and even when you destroy graffiti, they can just, place another one for when you come around. It feels kind of impossible, but you have to outsmart her outsmarting. If she's skating away, remember that there's 3 killers that can lunge towards her: Cool Kid, Noli, and Guess 666, or Sixer for short. Now for Slasher, he's kind of a special case. He has no long range, boo, but he is the fastest killer in the game, with Cool Kid sharing that same throne. Now of course your main priority is taking down graffiti. That's her only leverage. Take it down and you're golden. But what if she gets on her skateboard? Well, something that most Veeronica mains do, as I also do, is go straight through the killer or bump into them. This requires going towards you. So what do? Gashing wound. That is the counter to Veeronica. Time a gashing wound right as she's trying to phase through you for speed, this will happen. Slasher's having a really bad time, but if he plays smart, Veeronica, dead or alive,
is mine.
What if I told you that she can actually be But what if I told you that she can actually be Quilled? Can I please stop saying quilled?